something here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk to you a little bit about your expectations. A lot of players, a lot of parents have expectations for themselves, for their kids, to go to the next level, to play the game at college, to play the game at a professional level. But something that they really don't understand is their process for things that they're doing on a day-to-day basis is not really promoting them to reach those expectations. So if you're one of those who has aspirations to play the game at a high level, here are some tips for you to make sure that you are handling your business the right way. All right, so the first, number one, most important tip that you need to understand is that you need to make God a part of what you're doing. You need to be a Christian. You need to have a relationship with Jesus. The word says, commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. All the plans that you're making, all the dreams and aspirations that you have, if you'll commit those to the Lord, if you'll do those things and work at them as if you're working for Him, He'll cause you to be successful. So if you want to be successful, if you really want to reach the next level, then what you need to do is you need to make God the Lord and Savior of your life. And you need to start committing this game, your career, your plans, your actions to Him. All right, tip number two, you got to hunt more. Okay, and we're not talking about hunting whitetails, ducks, turkeys, whatever. We're talking about hunting knowledge, hunting wisdom. Okay, if you want to go to the next level and you say that you're a hitter, right, you can't be a hitter and not have any clue about the mechanics of a swing or how the swing should function. You got to hunt more. You got to find people and get around them that know more than you, that have more knowledge than you, that maybe have been there, done that, or that have learned a little more, that have been trained a little better. You've got to find those people, get around them, and allow them to rub off on you. You've got to increase your knowledge, increase your understanding of your craft, of the game that you want to be a professional at, so you say. Okay, so you can't tell me you want to be a professional if you're not willing to hunt. If you're not willing to go find other people that know more than you, that are better at this than you, and ask them for help. That's hunting more. Hunting knowledge, hunting wisdom, hunting understanding, and then putting those things into practice. Tip number three deals with applying and transferring. Tip number two, we hunted more. Okay, so we've got some knowledge, we've got some wisdom, some understanding about what we're trying to do. Talk to some people that have been there, done that, have a little more knowledge than we do. All right, but now we got to put those things into practice. Now we got to go to work. All right, if I'm a hitter and I've learned more about my swing, then I got to go start working on those things that I learned. Okay, some of those things are not going to be easy. You're not going to be able to easily apply them, easily work on them, because it's going to be tough. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to make you uncomfortable at times. Okay, so nevertheless, either way, if I want to get better at it, I got to apply it. I got to deal with the frustration. I got to work through that. I can't get aggravated and mad and move on to something else. I got to understand that I learned what I learned. It is what it is, and I've got to apply it so that later down the road I can transfer it into the game or into my life, whatever the case may be. If I want to really get to the next level, then I have to be willing to apply and transfer. I have to be willing to take the things I've learned, work on them, apply them in practice so that I can transfer them to the game. So let's kind of go back through. We've made God a part of what we're doing. We've hunted more, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. We've applied and transferred the things that we've learned. Now, we've got to do it alone. Nobody's going to be able to do this for you. None of your friends are really going to be able to help you as much as you think right now. You've got to do this for yourself. You've got to kind of own up and grow up to the fact that you said you wanted to do what you said you wanted to do. You said you wanted to play this game at a high level. So if that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to do it by myself. I'm going to have to be okay with not having too many friends maybe. Because not everybody's going to have the same mentality that I do. Not everybody's going to be going about their business the same way that I'm trying to. So I'm going to have to understand that this is something that me and God, we're going to have to do alone. I got to make God a priority in my life. I got to involve Him in my plans, involve Him in what I'm trying to do. I've got to hunt more, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. I've got to take those things, apply them, and transfer them in practice and in the game. And then I've got to do it alone. All right, so if you really want to be better, if you really want to reach the next level, if you want to reach the expectations that you say you have for yourself, then take these tips, put them into practice, use them, and hunt.